with that one last night?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't know it was 30 games. I knew it was a long time, but definitely felt good. Hopefully we can build off it, I guess.
Do you feel, I mean, it looked like your line, I think more than any other, was creating a lot of chances last night. Does it feel like things are heading in the right direction for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's starting to come. Obviously, throughout the season, you go through ups and downs, but I think the last 5 or 6 games, we've had the puck a lot. We've controlled the play. Obviously, when Brett has the puck on his stick, you just kind of got to get open. So as of late, yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job.
And as far as you feeling comfortable with them and learning about them, like what nuances are you learning that helps you with your chemistry with those two guys?
Yeah, I mean, they're two really good players. Obviously, super high skill. And for me, I just kind of got to read off of it. Obviously, Brett loves to have the puck on his stick. So for me, it's, finding different areas, getting to the net. So just little things like that, trying to read off them because, they have so much skill. You don't want to get in their way or anything. So it's a little bit of everything.
A couple of players have talked about how difficult it is to read off of center. Do you feel that, and do you feel like you need the more familiarity and more time?
Yeah, I don't think of it as a negative, but
No,
definitely is tough to read off because he loves to have the puck on his stick and he makes plays that I don't even think of. So there's a lot of times where I'm trying to read off him and Stromer. They have pretty good chemistry. So as the third guy, you kind of just want to get on the forecheck, get the puck in their hands, and take it from there, I guess.
Coach was just talking about as you're getting later in the season and sort of a playoff style. And he felt like last night Minnesota was hungrier and getting up and down the ice better than you guys were. That's one of the things that obviously he seems to like about you is that you're a guy who's going to play straightforward. Is that something that you're very conscious of, or is that just naturally how you've always played?
A little bit of both. Obviously, you have to be super conscious of it. You kind of got to earn your spot in this league. So for me, that's my role, and I have to try and bring that every night. I think the last 5 or 6 games have been kind of like playoffs. I mean, the 1-0 game in Pittsburgh and, the Washington game was intense. So hopefully that style kind of carries on the next 20 games because I think it's a lot of fun to play in those types of games.
When you said you didn't know it was 30 games, but you knew it was a long time. When you first went with those guys, you had some instant success, right? You had a couple goals right off the bat. Like, did something change, or what do you think led to such a long drought?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. Like you said, there's a lot of ups and downs throughout the season. Things go your way and things don't go your way. And for me, I just try to never get too high and too low. But it was a long time. 30 games is quite a long time to not get on the score sheet. And you kind of just got to stick with it. And, playing with those guys, you want to produce. And you put that pressure on yourself to kind of, contribute and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, it was tough. And you just try not to think about it and try to bring other things to your game, whether you're bringing energy, getting the forecheck, hitting. Those types of things add up as well.
Does Panarin give you advice about where to be when something doesn't click a little bit? If he say no, go here instead of here?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's pretty good with me. He's pretty patient because I think there's times where maybe he does get a little frustrated. But no, he's super positive, and anytime he speaks, I just like to listen because he's a premier player in this league, and anytime you get on the ice with someone like that, it's very special. So anytime he speaks, I try and listen and get to those areas because it seems to work most of the time.
What does it tell you or mean to you that the coach has continued to stick with you in that spot? It's a very talented team, and you seem to be obviously his preference to play with those two guys, and that's a role that I'm sure a lot of guys would like to play. So what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's special. I don't take it for granted by any means. Obviously, there's been games where things haven't gone our way, and he's stuck with us. I think that's the great thing about Turk is, there's been times where the season has been tough for us, and he's always just super positive. So, there's times where I thought that I wouldn't be playing with those guys the following day, but he sticks with it, and that's on me to kind of keep going and contribute and earn my spot on that line, I guess.
We've seen Sandy Blaze on this trip, so it's been nice to have him around again.
It's awesome, yeah. I was hurt there for 4 games, and it's tough just to be away. I couldn't imagine, 4 or 5 months. So to have him on the road is special. I think he has got a lot of good memories in this place. So he's a great guy to have around, super positive.